Hi, Kristen here. It's like 1,000 degrees outside. So anyway, it's a hot one. A little bit tired from the heat. It's been this way all week and it's just getting worse. So what do? We go into a hot garage for what's in the box Wednesday, right? That's what we do, I guess. I think I'm gonna go grab a box and bring it inside the house. My dogs don't even want to be outside. I mean, that's really bad. The only person that's our little soul, I should say, that's content that it's this hot outside is my little dinosaur, my turtle, Goku. He's pretty happy. That's about it. So anyway, just got off work, just picked up my little boy, just went to the vet, got some dog food, and now ready to go find out what's in the next box for my eighth, yeah, this is the 8th episode, so hold on. Okay, here we are in the garage, and here's the boxes, and we're doing good on this first this first row. So this one will be the next box. Since he's in such a fantastic mood, I thought I would share our little dinosaur, Russian tortoise Goku. He was not in the box. Stay tuned. That's next. Okay, here we are. We're in the nice, cool house. Oh, so grateful. Thank you that we do have air conditioning. I don't know where everyone is, but here in the Midwest, it has been, well, there's been heat advisories all week. So it's been bad. It's been so bad that when you go outside, you can you feel it. You can actually see it. You can see the heat. It's so bad. But anyway, so that's the good part of being inside and doing this video. The downside of it is that my other little four-legged friends, they get really nosy, and so they might get involved in this video as well. I don't know, but anyway, we're here to see what's in that box, and they probably will be too, so fair warning. Okay, brought the egg box in, and now it's time to open, see what's going on in this box. And like I thought, you know, we got little Mr. Nosy Alvin right there. Kitty in the background. Hey, why not? Why not everybody make a debut on our 8th What's in the Box? Right, Mika? What do you think, Mika? Doo-doo. Okay, do you want to know what's in the box? Yeah? Let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is so pretty, and I don't know the name, but I'm gonna have to look it up. But it's beautiful and very heavy piece of pottery. That was the first piece. And I tell you what, I will go ahead and undo each piece and come back and show you individually. That will be much quicker for all of us, I'm sure. Right, girl? And boy? Okay, and we're back. And as you can see, that box had some beautiful, beautiful pottery, a piece of crystal, and just beautiful, beautiful old items. So I want to try to, there's this one. I left this one in the box. And then there was this. And I kind of want to, and that's so pretty. go through a few of these with you because I'm sure you're familiar, like with some of these names. This one is McCoy Pottery Company. As you can see, it says USA on the bottom. And anyway, McCoy Pottery Company, they started production of their pottery in around 1899. So, and eventually they became the Nelson McCoy Sanitary Stoneware Company in 1910. And the company continued production in Roseville, Ohio until 1999. I'm sorry, 1991. So that's a long-standing, just think of that, from 1899 to 1991. It's amazing that that company stayed in business that long. But Ohio, let me tell you, Ohio, you are competitive with your pottery, especially from the early 1900s, till the 1980s, because this is Roseville pottery, and you'll see the mark on the bottom. That beautiful. This piece is actually a piece that belonged in our family. My grandmother had this in her home. Then my aunt had it, and my mom had always wanted it. So right before she passed away, my aunt gave it to my mom. My aunt asked for it back. I gave it back to her, and she gave it back to me again. So here it is. And I can't remember who owned this in our family, but isn't it just beautiful? So there's this piece, this basket, and I mean, it's obvious this is Roseville as well. You can just tell. Oh, they're just beautiful, beautiful pieces. My mother was so proud of this pottery. This was her very favorite, Roseville. She loved it. Roseville, Ohio is where this comes from. They were founded in 1890, this company. Gosh, it's so beautiful. And it was by a gentleman named J.F. Weaver. The pottery itself was one of the fastest growing pottery companies at the turn of the century. And after incorporating 3 other ceramic plants from 1895 to 1901, the company relocated to Zanesville, Ohio. And that's where it remained until its closure in 1954. So I didn't find this vase anywhere on eBay or anywhere. I tried looking it up. I did find this basket. There is a basket like this on eBay selling right now for $29. And there's another one selling at some antique store online for $325. So you tell me. I don't know. This is going to be fun to figure out prices for these things. And then I'm sure, I don't know if you're familiar with Hull, but Hull pottery, you could see, is another, some is, is unmarked. It just says USA. And it looks like that has a little blemish there, but it's a pretty piece. I love it because the name of it is called Sunglow. It's a Sunglow planter. And Hull also began production in 1905 in Ohio, Crooksville, Ohio. In 1950, the plant was destroyed in a flood, which then resulted in a fire. And but because of its great reputation, the company had, along with the owner, A.E. Hull, they were able to rebuild in 1952. And the company expanded through the 50s and 60s. And in the late 60s to 80s, the company changed its production. And in the late 70s, the owner passed away and the company closed the plant then in 1986. But I have found the Sun Glow planter is kind of a popular little planter. It sells on eBay right now for 22 and Poshmark for 35. So I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna price that at. Not sure yet, but I'm not really sure what this piece is right here, but it's beautiful. I haven't found anything like it at all online. The closest thing I could find was a hand-blown glass from Israel, and there was no price. So this is so soft and so pretty. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. There's no name, but it's beautiful. And let's see, let me put that down on the floor. What do we have next? See, we had Roseville, Hull, McCoy, and let's do this Carolina pottery. That's just a beautiful tray, isn't it? So I didn't know what this was at first, because to me, it looked like it read CHLOEL, I don't know, CHOE, or I don't know, but it didn't look like Carolina. But after doing some research so that I could figure it out here when I came back to talk about it, it is Carolina pottery, which is interesting because Carolina Pottery opened in Smithfield, North Carolina in 1983. And the company's founder is Dick Fleming, who owned the Howard Johnson's hotel franchise. How cool is that? And then he decided to open a little store, him and his wife, off of I-95 to Interstate 95 there in South Carolina, just so that they could help attract and draw in more customers to their hotel business. And it worked. It worked. And currently there's 4 locations, and it's still a family-owned and operated small business. So you go, guys. That's amazing. I mean, but the pottery stores are kind of like, they don't just sell pottery. They sell like home goods and such too. But what a wonderful business mind, apparently. And then Kmart here. This is another one, or this pottery here. It's beautiful. It has the sticker, as you can see. It's a maroon color. And it also has a sticker on the bottom. And it tells you there's a number for the shape, a number for the finish, and the price was $2. And how funny is it that when I went to look this piece up, that there is one so like it, minus the stickers and everything, on eBay for $100. So Kmart Pottery, it was founded in 1926 in Camden, Arkansas. Hence the name, the C-A-M for Camden and A-R-K for Arkansas. So anyway, they remained a viable operation within the American ceramic industry, and they outlasted many, many older companies. And the company closed its doors in 1982, which is really, really, really sad for the community, because they provided many, 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 many jobs for lots of people. So that's a little bit of history of the Kmart. And I want to tell you a little bit about this one behind me, so I can make room here. I'll put Kmart there. And this particular piece Isn't it beautiful? Anna Van, 715 has the number, and Anna Van. So when I was doing a little research about this, it's very, very interesting. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but their name is the Van Briggles. So Van Briggle Art Pottery was founded in Colorado Springs in 1901. But let me tell you what, the gentleman that founded it in Colorado Springs, he was originally born in no other than Ohio. So Ohio's got it going on for the pottery, let me tell you. But his name was Artus, A-R-T-U-S, and he had a wife named Anne. And they had a significant impact on the Art Nouveau movement. The Van Briggle Pottery Studio, it closed somewhere like around 2012 or 2014. But Artus, he died at an early age in 1904. He was only 35. And so Anne, she rocked it for many, many, many years, carrying on his legacy and designing her own art pieces. And so she passed away, though, in 1929. And apparently, this company called the Dryden Pottery Company, they are out of Arkansas and Kansas, and they claim that this pottery was made somewhere between 1954 and 56. So Anne passed away, like I said, in 1929. So this is not her signature, okay? But apparently the company created this in her honor. And so this was only made in a 2-year time period. And from what I gather, looking up the history, the worth of it, well, everything is only worth what one person's going to pay for it. But the estimated worth here is $50. So I've got some pricing to do. I'm sorry, my kitty decided she wants to play. Yeah. And so if you hear anything strange, that's what's going on over there. But so I have one more, and it is, this was one of my mom's absolute favorites. I should have moved it. She loved this lime green. It's beautiful. And it is called Alamo Pottery. It was made in San Antonio, Texas from 1945 to 1951. And so they closed after 7 years in being in business. Apparently because of storing and shipping costs. When then the owners moved to Gilmer under the name Gilmer Pottery, which operated from 1951 to 2008. So the Gilmer Pottery has nothing at all to do with the Alamo Pottery, which was in existence for only 7 years. And as you can see, this is its identification. It has the name and a number, and it is beautiful. It's a pretty piece. So, and I guess I don't want to exclude the Noritake in the background there, the little vase. It's around the 1990 era, and I actually got this for my mom when I worked in a jewelry store back in the 1990s. I worked for Bailey Banks and Biddle, which was the guild division of Zales at the time. And this little Noritake vase was just given, I just gave it to her because I wanted Dad to always provide her with flowers. So And if he didn't, I tried. But anyway, I see prices for this little Hampton Hall piece somewhere between $39 to $50. But who knows? Like I said, it takes somebody to want to pay that. But it is beautiful. It is so heavy I can't even lift it with one hand. But anyway, so that is the story and the what's in the box number 8, which is my son's lucky number. So I hope this is a lucky video for you all, and if you're interested, I am going to be pricing every one of these items and putting them for sale in the antique mall, and hopefully we'll get it all on the store page. And I thank you again. Thank you for joining me for What's in the Box this Wednesday. And Kitty's bored to death over there, I guess. She doesn't care. And same with these guys. They're done too, as you can see. Anyway, they say peace. Thank you. Have a good night and a great rest of your week. Take care.